So for those of you that are interested, there's a new game mode in Warzone called Payload, and I want to have a little discussion about it before we actually get into this mode. There's a very specific way I want you to set your loadout for this mode to make sure that you are set up for success on either side, particularly Assault. So what we're going to do is head to our loadouts, edit loadout. Now I'm going to run a stoner with the Task Force barrel, field agent grip, a large mag, because it isn't necessarily about TTK here, it's more about damage per magazine, and that's more what matters. And the agency suppressor to reach out and touch people. Now I'm pairing this with the Psychov, because the Psychov is a up close and personal gun, and it allows me to set restock to my second ability. Now I also want to go ahead and run EOD on my first and amped on my third to make that quick switch back and forth. If you don't want to run amped, you could also run probably something like battle hardened or spotter, I guess, but there's no real need to. Battle hardened is probably the better option here. Shrapnel, but amped is probably the way you should be going here anyway. As far as lethals go, I would throw Molotov cocktails because that leaves an area of denial in its path. And tactiles are going to be smokes so that we can go ahead and smoke out the enemy as we're doing our thing. Now, another good thing you could do here would be to run potentially hardline, because that actually reduces the cost of the things buying in the kiosk. And there are unique items in the kiosk, like a C4 drone. That is absolutely phenomenal. It would be a ton of fun to run in regular Warzone to take out vehicles. As far as defending goes, you're really going to want to set this up with probably a sniper rifle and an AR. But again, LMG would be the way to go here. So we are going to load up with that stoner again. Task Force barrel to reduce the recoil. The 3x axial arms, make sure you set that reticle to the correct reticle. And a regular 150 round mag. Now I'm also going to go ahead and run overkill, and set up my sniper rifle. Here I'm going to run more than likely something that just drops bodies fast. So the M82 is going to be my go-to for this. What gun should we run? Let's run something obnoxious. So let's go ahead and throw on the wrapped suppressor. The combat, let's run the Tiger Team barrel, because the engagements are going to be usually within 200 meters, if not 100 meters. So we're going to run probably the 9-round mag, since we don't really need to be up close and personal. The optic is fine, 5 milliwatt laser, and the airborne elastic wrap. So this is going to be what the loadout I'm going to be using on my M82 for this gameplay. For the air denial, I want to get Molotov cocktails, but I want to run probably stuns or gas grenades. Either way will allow me to disorient the enemy on the back of the trucks and let me get my wins. So let's go ahead and jump into some gameplay and look at how these work. I'm not going to do a ton of talking during gameplay. I'm just going to let the gameplay run and play the game. So let's get into it. So the game mode is made up of essentially two groups of vehicles, A and B, heading down a path. So as they head down this path, the defending team can go ahead and place down obstacles, much like a lot of Battlefield modes and things like that. So as they're creating these obstacles, this will slow down or halt the objective or the truck. There are also checkpoints as the truck progresses, so keep that in mind. So as this continues on, the timer is going to reset and add time as you hit these checkpoints, or ideally, if you are a defending player, you're going to go ahead and avoid those checkpoints, right? You want to keep them as far back as possible, or get back onto these trucks if you're a defender and push them backwards. If you're on the assault team, make sure you are setting up for the satellite pieces. Make sure you can run stuns and smokes and things like that to disorient the enemy and move forward. The whole idea here is people are going to be sniping at you as you're on the back of these trucks and on the mounted gun, so just be aware of that. Now, it's important to note also that the fin usually is going to break when they start adding guns to vehicles, so just keep that in mind. But let's check this out and see what this gameplay is like. I know I've played a few rounds already, and I've actually been having a lot of fun with it. I think it's going to be a really fun mode for people to get into, something a little different on Warzone than the riddle, the normal battle royale. Who's got the hot mic?
How you doing?
Not bad. How are you?
Yeah, it sounded crisp, I'll give you that.
Stop warming up. Stop warming up. Stand by for deployment to the war zone. Enemy dropping into the AO. Payload. The satellite payload have been located. Satellite pieces have been located. Collect as many as possible and escort them to our final destination. Alpha's on Bravo's moving forward. Bend it.
I have to
I'll take the 50.
go ahead and mute their sound. So the front truck is really what matters here. The back truck is just offering support for the front truck. Right. Obviously, the teams spawn on both sides, and it just creates chaos almost immediately, which is a lot of the fun of the mode. If you're trying to level up guns, now would be an excellent time to do it. And actually, the challenge for Warzone for the OTS 9 with the SMGs might be easier now than ever.
Pulling back. Throwing smoke. Bravo's hit the checkpoint.
Bravo's already moving along pretty well.
Retrieve the satellite piece. Alpha's moving forward.
You see, as you spawn in, you get basically cranked.
Throwing smoke. Ah, shit, man.
Ooh, off to the left. This would actually be a ton of fun with a group that that has solid microphones and can actually communicate. Because let's listen to this. Okay, that guy. Hopefully, his microphone's not going to be absolutely. Oh, I lied.
Bruh, I only have a pistol and I've already taken out so many guys.
That's one of those modes that if you don't care about your KD, you can get up there on the objective and just rush it. But if you care about your KD, you can definitely hang back, pick off some kills, you know, do your thing. A lot of opportunity for a lot of different gameplay styles.
The obstacle is gone and Alpha's free to move. Alpha's advantage protected.
Yikes.
Alpha's almost reached the first checkpoint. You've been reassigned. Go over there, complete the mission, and get back here. On the double.
So definitely, you can definitely exploit that a little bit by jumping on and off that.
Retrieve the satellite.
Get your hits, back off, jump back in it, you know, reset the animations. It's something we do a lot of times in the regular mode, is we'll use the birthday animations to our advantage to move a little more sporadically than people would expect. Go ahead and jump on this bomb drone. Get a good look around and maybe drop it on somebody's head.
Drone online. Find and engage enemy target.
Enemy contact! Enemy contact!
And boop.
Enemy down!
Alpha's moving forward.
The drones definitely offer a little something different. I like them. I would do those in regular modes. Funny, I spent a lot of time over here in port doing testing. There's a barrier ahead. So how do we destroy this barrier? I guess is the question.
I'm hit! Stop.
Something's blocking Alpha's advantage.
Okay, so I had to walk up there and have to remove that from the barrier. Let's go.
Alpha's blocked.
as you can see in the bar on the top, we're progressing fairly well.
RCXD in the AO.
And actually, this is a different spot than I played earlier today. I haven't played this location. So I'm excited to see the differences in the locations and what the differences are as far as fight goes.
Congratulations. Now get your ass back.
Because, I mean, it's obvious that different areas are going to play differently, that different areas are going to have strengths, weaknesses for different spots.
Alpha's blocked. Something's blocking Alpha's advance.
Get up on there, boys.
Something's blocking Alpha's advance.
Wow, okay, so it's going to take a minute to destroy that thing. I'm guessing it's going to reset when we actually die off of it.
Something's blocking Alpha's advance.
Going slow.
Something's blocking Alpha's advance.
Okay. Up low.
Alpha can progress now that the obstacle
Ah! They're everywhere!
Alpha steering
It's definitely a lot more of a chaotic mode than regular Battle Royale. It offers a lot more fast-paced action. It's a lot more team-based, a lot more oriented on getting things done and working together.
Bravo's moving backwards. Get over there. The enemy is holding up Bravo. 45
Obviously, using your map is super important in any game mode.
Bravo's nearing the second checkpoint.
Got from the left.
Bravo reached
Yep.
checkpoint. Satellite piece retrieved. Bravo's moving backwards. Get over there. Bravo's blocked. Enemy
Like, these guys just don't want to get on the back of these trucks. They're dying, you know? However, that's kind of the name of the game.
Bravo's moving backwards. Get over there.
Oh, I'm probably going to blow myself up here.
Drone online. 2 minutes before reinforcements arrive. Bravo's moving forward. Defend it.
Definitely seems a little smarter to be armored up constantly. You know, oh, gosh, they're everywhere.
Bravo's falling back because it needs an escort. Bravo's falling back.
Hold the bell.
Help.
Going slow.
Bravo's moving forward. Be advised. Enemy position strike inbound.
I can't hit anything with a Psychov.
Bravo's falling back because it needs an escort.
So there they are. Contact.
60 seconds left.
Check your flash out.
Bravo's pulling back.
Can't see where this guy is.
Let's go.
45 seconds left. Alpha
Hey.
reached checkpoint. Satellite piece retrieved.
Going slow.
Bravo's retreating.
I'm under attack. Hold the bell.
Holy crap, they're all over it.
Friendly UAV overhead.
Jump over to A.
Hold the bell.
Bravo's pulling back. It needs help.
Enemy
Yeah, I think if we just keep smoking on that, basically, obviously, it makes so they have to run either thermal or something to make it so that they can see through the smoke. It's definitely a gameplay of being as tactical as possible. And thinking things through, working together. Now we got guys on the roofs. Throw a trophy system down on the back of the truck. Oh, yep, I saw the glint. Knew it was going to happen.
Bravo's blocked. 60 seconds left. Enemy bomb drone active.
The most modes that if a team pushes, we can make something happen. But it requires a team that, is willing to play the objective. Which obviously is, a problem in a lot of these types of games. I would say maybe the shotgun might be an excellent option for a sidearm if you're not wanting to run restock, which restock only really applies if you're not dying so often.
Friendly RCXD in the AO. Enemy UAV overhead. Bravo's moving forward. Defend it. 10 seconds left. Bravo can't advance because it's blocked. Alpha can move now that the obstacle has been destroyed. Everyone to the payload. The obstacle has been destroyed. Bravo can move again. The enemy is holding up Bravo. Friendly RCXD in the AO.
Ah. Didn't quite make it.
Bravo's moving forward. Defend it.
Molotov out!
Bravo's retreating.
Oh. Bravo's like literally right there.
Bravo's moving forward. Defend it. RCXD in your AO.
I'm the gunner.
Bravo is contested. Bravo's moving forward. Friendly bomb
Trophy
drone
system
active.
deployed.
And it's sitting on 0 time.
I'm the gunner.
Oh, come on.
Take out the enemies on Bravo.
Oh,
The payload
man. If I had a team that actually would help push, dude, it's like a non-issue.
switching sides.
Alright, now to defend. So this one, we're trying to halt the objective and go ahead and keep them at bay. So, see what we can make happen here with a little different loadout.
Payload. The enemy has located another satellite piece. We can't allow them to reach it before our reinforcements arrive.
As we can see, there are spots on the map that tell us where we can build, as well as the objective. So these spots right here, and that, and then these spots are check marks. So you should start your gameplay if you're defending, always building these up, getting them ready. I've got a feeling this team is going to push right through because they are actually working together a lot better than my team is.
Alpha's on the move.
I'm a terrible sniper with this M82. Ooh, okay. The default scope is just god-awful. I forgot how large that reticle is.
Destroyed our obstacle. Alpha can now advance. We lost the first checkpoint.
Yeah, it's definitely a mode that you need players to work together.
Satellite piece. We must defend the rest. Alpha's too close to the first checkpoint.
Recon device.
Falling back. Bravo's advancing. Stop it.
Throwing stun. I'm under attack.
Yep, was not gonna win that fight.
Alpha's too close to the first checkpoint. We lost the first checkpoint. The satellite piece. We must defend the rest. Alpha's contested.
So as you're defending as well, you have these boxes right here. Burn some cash, and we'll go ahead and build one of these. So this is an MG bunker.
Keep the pressure on them.
This has a mounted machine gun on it. There's also UAV turrets, UAV markers. Those are 5,000, I do believe. The UAV tower, 2,500.
We've challenged Bravo. Bravo's falling back. Keep hitting them hard.
Go ahead and build this.
I'm taking fire.
Yeah, if guys running sniper rifles out of this, definitely can run this mode.
Alpha's on the move. Bravo's retreating. Pour it on. Eliminate the defenders around Alpha.
Wow. Yeah, I just don't use this gun enough to know how it feels, I guess. And I'm shooting like crap, something like that. Either way. Dude, I am just not getting the hits with the stoner. I don't know what it is.
Our obstacle has been destroyed. Alpha can move forward now.
We're definitely holding them.
Eliminate the defenders around Alpha. Stop Alpha before it reaches the checkpoint.
Guys have me targeted.
Man.
Falling back.
MG tower.
2 minutes before reinforcements arrive.
Pull the valve.
Shot in the back. I think that's a lot of it too, is having somebody push past. Once they push past, then you can kind of regain that ground with the truck.
Stop Alpha before it reaches the second checkpoint. They got through the second checkpoint. Enemies recovered a satellite piece. We need to defend the rest. Alpha's on the move.
So again, 2 minutes was added to the time.
Alpha's pulling back.
That's the UAV tower. Now you see we have a UAV.
They're targeting me. Alpha's on the move.
I'm just not confident enough for that sniper rifle, I don't think. If I had the Swiss, maybe. But you know, I haven't played Warzone in a hot minute because I've been playing Cold War, working on the dark matter.
Stop it.
Molotov out!
Alpha's moving forward. Kill the enemy around it. Hostile RCXD in your AO.
Throwing stun!
2 minutes before reinforcements arrive. Hit! Hit! Alpha's falling back. Friendly UAV overhead.
Down!
I mean, it's not like I don't hit my shots thing, you know, half the time, which is the more frustrating part, I think, is like half the time.
Alpha's retreating. Keep the pressure on them.
Above.
Friendly RCXD.
Oh. I thought that was further away from me, I'll be honest with you.
60 seconds left. Alpha's retreating. Keep the pressure on them. 45 seconds left.
13 grand for a precision.
Bravo's moving forward. Kill the enemy protecting it.
Taking
Bravo
fire!
vehicle has been destroyed. Bravo can move forward now.
Molotov out! Throwing stun!
20 seconds left.
Ooh, we got this, we got this, we got this.
They got through the
What?
second checkpoint. Enemies recovered a satellite piece. We need to defend the rest. 2 minutes before reinforcements arrive. Alpha's falling back.
And they were gaining pretty quick on B.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Okay. He just lost his nugget.
Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy UAV overhead.
Oh crap, I didn't even see him on the gun.
Friendly bomb drone activated.
I think it's a lot of this mode too is like you push, you know, 30 seconds left, and then you'll end up in a really good fight for that last, you know, 30 seconds. Because people, you know, get the urgency of it's now or never, you know, type of thing. And that's definitely a thing that I would enjoy a heck of a lot more if I had a team that didn't suck.
45 seconds left. Bravo's falling back. Keep hitting them hard.
We are actually pushing them backwards at this point. I'm pretty happy with that.
20 seconds left. Bravo's retreating. Pour it on.
Heck yeah.
10 seconds left. Enemy UAV overhead. Excellent work, team. We stalled the payloads long enough for our reinforcements to arrive.
Alright guys, well, I hope you enjoyed this gameplay and a little bit of tips and tricks on payload and how to do a little better on this mode. But if you guys enjoyed this video, give it a like. If you like me, give me a subscribe. Have a good one, guys. I'll see you around.